Hello there everyone, and welcome back to another behind the scenes video with Visual Pony. Oh guys, the last few days have been really hard for me. I really wanted to record more. And even just now, I don't really feel it. My body just doesn't like me right now. I'm currently getting... well, not right now, but over the last few days I've been getting physiotherapy, which just leaves me a bit beaten and battered. So, but I understand that I need to up my ante to get back into the game. Otherwise, this will never be finished. So, let's begin. And as I always say, the show must go on, right? So today we start with Twilight Sparkle Plays with Dolls by Cyanide. The author has last been seen. Let's check. Ooh. That's a while ago. Wait, there was something else there? Ah, okay. Let's see the blog posts. Okay, this video is no longer available, apparently. Okay, guys. So, yeah, this is a bit, this story is a bit on the weirder side. And that comes from the person who read Fallout Equestria Project Horizons. Twilight Sparkle plays with dolls by not Vionite, but Cyanide. Which is a very, very potent poison, which, however, doesn't kill you as quickly as you might think. In the movies, it's always shown like you take a cyanide pill and you're basically immediately dead. That is not the case. It will rob you of your ability to breathe. Which I can only imagine is one of the worst ways to die. No, not the raw file. Let's there. Twilight Sparkle plays with dolls. I think it's time that I go ahead and clear my folders out again. But what I said at the end of the comment time here is true. You get early access and download links and stuff when you become a channel member or well, early access as a channel member right now is still, I'm trying to figure that out, because YouTube, differently from Patreon, that is the thing. On Patreon, I can just go ahead and if I post something, I can make it early access, and as soon as the early access time is over, it will go public. Thing is, I don't usually do that because on Patreon you can download the things. And downloads are also a patron perk, So it wouldn't be appropriate for me to, make those posts public, which is why they're only available for patrons. However, here comes a big however. Why does YouTube not have a function like that, Early access until a certain date. During that time, it can only be seen by channel members. And after that time period, it goes public. That would be perfect. It would make life so much easier for me. But YouTube seems unwilling to implement that function so far. I mean, how hard can it be? It's just a few timers, right? Or a few variables that are checked once every day. I don't have a lot of HTML knowledge, I don't have a lot of programming knowledge, but I have a little bit. I know the basics, basically. And, it's basically just a little bit of checking variables, and if those variables match up, change the status from the video, set the status from 0, which would be not public, to 1, which would be public, and bam, done. Right? But no. I'm really annoyed about that, actually. Because now that we can actually have channel members, and we do have a few, at least at this point in time, I don't know how it will be, in a few months' time. I want to give you guys something to enjoy, But if those functions are not implemented on YouTube, then it just makes stuff harder for people like us who want to give back to you who have supported us. As you might see in the description of this video, for example, you will find the names of all of our Patreons of the months in which this video was created. You're all being credited. And believe me, without supporters, this channel by now would be dead. I would have had to sell my shit a long time ago. But with the little support we are getting, it's not that easy to keep the lights on around here, let's put it this way. There have been weeks when I've lived off nothing but of instant ramen. Especially since now, at the time of the production of this video, I've been on sick leave for almost a year. So money isn't really a thing. Money? What is that? Can you eat it? So basically, during the first few weeks of my sick leave, I burned through most of my savings because my health insurance company was not cooperating in terms of my sick pay. And then the thing is, sick pay is not 100% of what you earned before you felt sick. It's like 60%. And then bills came in and I had to get a few repairs on my car and shit like that, So the result was my savings got burned. So right now I'm literally living in quote-unquote paycheck to paycheck, which is, well, sick pay to sick pay. And that's not a lot. Especially if you factor in that I have my internet connection to pay for. I have my apartment to pay for and all that good stuff. I have weddings that's coming up. My wedding, to be precise. So, yeah. But let's not talk about money. Money is a tasteless subject to talk about, right? So, what did I do today? Today I didn't do much. It was mostly I got up in the morning. I actually overslept. Slept through my alarm. Usually doesn't happen. And just got out of bed, took a quick shower, took my meds, and then went to my physiotherapy, which I have another session with tomorrow. Oh, God. I mean, in a way, it does help, but not permanently. This is a thing that helps short term. Like, when I get out of there, it's better for a few hours. But, oh my goodness. I have now, I think, 5 or 6. I would have to look it up, but I think it was 6 broken discs in my back. So, pain is a thing. And as my therapist has actually told me, my physiotherapist, my chiropractor, I am lucky in a way because the place where my newest 3 are, if it had been a little bit worse, you know, I would have been a paraplegic. So, yeah. So right now, I'm just happy that I still have full use of my hands and can walk. I may not be able to walk very far or very long or very fast even, but I can move. That's something that you always have to keep into account when you're going into nursing. In the end, your body will be broken. It's no joke. The meme when they say, "Oh, nurses have like a whole pharmacy at home or in their purses or whatever," that is no joke. I, as a man, didn't have a purse, but in my rucksack that I always had with me, there was a whole like freaking collection of over-the-counter painkillers and stuff against colds and shit like that, just so you know that I could keep working. So that in case that I show any symptoms of any kind of illness that I can treat myself, I can immediately take something and suppress the symptoms so I can get through my shift, you know? There was only once where I didn't have anything for it with me, and my superior sent me home because, oh my goodness, guys, it was... I basically, we call it Montezuma's Revenge here in Germany. It's basically when your body starts ejecting liquids from the top and bottom. If you know what I mean. Diarrhea and puking. Adults, their plastic model. Beautiful. Sexy. Ah, Trixie. Agrees. Trixie. Okay. No pony must ever find out about our forbidden love. Trixie agrees. Trixie said, turning her attention. No pony of pub. Trick. Oh, I the hoofs through Trixie's mane. This is such a weird story, but I can so see Twilight do that. Oh, I understand. It would be devastating. Yes. It is weird, but it is cool. I like it. I hope you will like it too. But is covered having an dalliance with a Trixie noises. Twilight. Nothing, she said. Come with me, Trixie. Let us leave this forest and found a kingdom of jerks. Come with me, Trixie. Let us leave this forest and found a new empire of big jerks. But, cigar, ever here, living under trees and eating Trixie, Chrysalis said. This is so weird. Sorry, but some weird factor is just...
Still sad, raising a 10. What about... It can never be. What about us? Trixie said. Ice. Trixie is far too self... You are a gross bug.
Gross bug. I know a few people who would disagree with that assessment.
Still as sad as her... I don't have to. I could be a beautiful purple unicorn with the best...
I know quite a few people who say that Chrysalis is their waifu.
I don't have to be a gross giant bug. Could it? Could it? She said, but... Would you do that for Trick? Hey! It was telekinetically lifted to let Rainbow Dash in the room. Hey, Table open. It was... yeah! Rainbow Dash said as she... This a little freaked out.
Hello, place with dolls.
Blue plastic models of ponies.
Ah, poor Twilight Sparkle. Okay. Let's get 2 more Audacity windows open. I don't know what's going on with my laptop. I really have to see about replacing that thermal paste. There are so many breaks in this. I really, really love fan fictions. They just bring us such random things that, you know...
Not dolls, they're plastic models.
That you'd never be able to get away with in the show itself. Oh god, this is so weird. Okay, do this.
Horse. Yes, talk dirty to Trixie. Trixie has no dignity or self-respect. And then they made kissy noises at each other. Twilight, what are you doing? Twilight shrieked and shut up.
Here we need something funny, I think. Yeah, Hooky with Sloan. That's a good track. Ah, no, wrong effect. Normalize.
Twilight, what are you doing? Twilight shrieked and shot up from her bed, a pair of plastic toys being telekinetically shoved under her pillow.
Sound effects. Unicorn magic.
Twilight shrieked and shot up from her bed, a pair of plastic toys being telekinetically shoved under her pillow. To a bookshelf.
Nothing at all. I certainly wasn't playing with my... I'm not hearing this. Remember... La 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 la.
Spike shouted even louder before Twilight smirked as she watched the little dragon beat a hasty retreat.
Now then...
Okay, and where...
Trixie, let us leave this. Come with...
Okay, what else? I'll use the cheesiest music that I have.
She sat between sobs.
Would you do that for Trixie? Hey. But...
Chrysalis sat as her own eyes welled with tears.
I don't have to be a gross giant bug. I could be a beautiful purple unicorn with the best cutie mark ever, who every pony likes and who keeps the neatest library anywhere in Equestria. Could it? Could it be?
Trixie sat between sobs.
Would you do that for Trixie? Hey!
A muffled voice.
Oh god, my nose. Oh god.
Hey!
Oh, my nose.
Hey!
A muffled voice called from outside Twilight's bedroom window.
Ooh, my poor nose. It's stuffed right now, I don't know.
But another was
Spike, you'll never guess what I did.
while Twilight glared after Rainbow. Before the drawer to her
Dewbug?
she flitted to the other side, hoping she wasn't blushing as furiously as she the windowsill before the latch was telekinetically lifted to let Rainbow dash in the room.
Sound effect.
The latch was telekinetic windowsill before the latch was telekinetically lifted to let Rainbow dash in the room.
What are you doing here? Hey, I'll leave you alone.
A moment passed while Twilight glared after Rainbow. Before the drawer to her end table opened, one of the plastic models was stored and another withdrawn. Glared after Rainbow. Before the drawer to her end table opened, one of the plastic models was stored and another withdrawn. It was an awesome day in Cloudsdale. The sun was shining.
Actually, let me have a look in the YouTube audio library. There must be something cheesy. I can only access it through the studio, right? And yes, there are currently some copyright violation thingies going on with our channel. I sometimes find it weird what people consider romantic.
Since Trixie dumped you.
and where Spike stood. Rainbow Dash hovered behind him, a hoof rubbing the back of her head as she tried to look almost anywhere but at the unicorn.
Rainbow, look, I can explain.
They were both bright blue plastic models of ponies. One was a unicorn while the other was a tail. He sighed.
Twilight, you've gotten a really weird since...
Sighed.
Twilight, you've gotten a really weird since Trixie dumped you.
The sun was shining, the birds were tailed.
Oh, Trixie. Pony must ever find... Pony must... No pony must ever find out about our forbidden love.
That's
Trixie
how you
agreed.
can fix the popping. You can just go through it with a high pass filter. Just so you know. Okay, guys, that means we are done with this story. Let's save this. By cyanide. Now let's tweet that out. Fanfiction. Audio book. And tweet it out. And with that, guys, this video is done, and I will have to take care of my nose now, because that's really bothering me. Bye-bye.